people from the south doesn't have a good reputation. I'm sorry to break it to you in case you don't know that, but like people from the south parts of US are really famous for being racist, dumb, homophobic, really religious, and violent, especially with guns. Flicked? There's some. Oh! Yeah, my stream crashed for like 2 seconds. Can you guys still hear me? Twitch is saying that I'm not streaming anymore. No, I'm streaming. Oh, alright, thank you. That was weird. I don't know what happens. OBS it's saying that I'm not streaming, but I am streaming. You can hear me. Like, what's happening? What's wrong? Are you guys there? Like, are you guys still there? I love that plaque that says pen is broken, use finger. There's not a lot of space between the words, so it sounds like something else. Okay, I'm technically still streaming. Okay, I think you guys are still here. Just let me know if you can hear me or if you're having any problem. That was really weird. I didn't even had a notification that I was crashing. Alright, thank you. That was so weird. I never had a crash like this one. Because it crashed, but it also went back really fast. That was a really, really weird crash. Alright, so I'm gonna keep drawing. Now I just don't remember where did I stop. I was talking about stuff, and then I had this problem. Yeah, but I was also commenting about uh your being from the south. I think I think I crashed right when when I started to talk about that. Also, yeah, dead bud, but like a lot of people like that. Just need to find the the right partner. There's always someone who finds you, who thinks that you are the most attractive person alive. You just need to find them, but they are out there, and there's multiple of them. It's not just one. Was getting real choppy. Dude, that's weird. My internet is good. Oh, there's also a fucking storm going on. So maybe it was that. Sometimes my signal can just stop working for like 2 minutes. You guys wanna see the weather with me? Yeah, I think I can show it. Yeah, here. So, that's Brazil. Uh, if you guys don't know, it's actually South America, but Brazil is the good parts of South America. Yeah, it's hard, but like, it's worth it. It's really worth it. You just need to be patient and just keep going, but it's worth it. Trust me. So, all right, that's Brazil. It's it's really windy, and I am a bit concerning about that spiral. Oh, thanks for the sub. Thank you so much, cutie. So I'm getting worried about that spiral, but not as worried as I'm with my American friends, because like, dude, there's one, two. There was another one. Yeah, this one crossed the Atlantic. Like, holy fuck, dude, your guys are really out of luck. There's this one, and I think it's already affecting California, because I have a friend who lives in California, and he just showed me some pictures that's like raining a lot there and having floods. Oh, your home states. Florida. I think it's the closest one. I'm sorry, Lawrence. It's like I just said that if you come down here, you would have a lot of reading with me, but you can't have that and not lose your virginity. So you're probably gonna miss. I think you're probably gonna break that rule or something. But yeah, this one is looking quite scary. Look at this. We have satellite imagery, which makes this look way more scary. It's very scary seeing this one. I know it is. So there's one on the Pacific, there's this one on the Atlantic, and there's I think that was one around here. Yeah, they are really scary. Your islands. I really hope you guys are safe there, because this is really scary. Like, yeah, it's moving towards the US. still, I really wish you guys are safe there. Like, it is moving towards the US. This one, I think it's moving there too. Like, it's this one? Where is the other one? I think it's this one. Wind. Yeah, it's that one. There's one here in the Pacific and one in the Atlantic. But also there's a lot of storms, like big storms, on the south here. Like, we are supposed to be coming out of winter, like it's spring down here. So it's supposed to be getting warmer. But as you can see, we are having like 12 C, 14, 11, 10. Like, we had a huge temperature drop, and like a few days ago we were having like the classic 25, 30 C, but it just went down to 10 this week. It just got really, really cold for no reason. But then I found out about the reason. It's the fucking storm off the coast here, that it's having a lot of wind and bringing like cold winds, like temperatures down. Let's see temperatures. Like, it's not normal for Brazil at this part of the year to have that much green and stuff like this. Like, sand sea, that's really cold for our standards. Also, just in case you guys want to check how hard it's gonna be to move out. So can you guys see my cursor, my mouse? So I live around here, and I need to move out to around here. Like, that's really far. It's like over 600 kilometers. So that's why I need to raise around $1,500 to cover the expenses of getting my sheets from this place to this place. I'm gonna have to sell my fridge. I'm gonna have to sell my oven. But yeah, I think I can do it. It's still not gonna cover my travel. That's why I'm on a fundraiser. Like, I really need that money, guys. It's really far, and I have no ways of doing this trip. Also, you can see why things are getting expensive for me here. I live next to Rio, which is a big tourist attraction, and things for tourists down here are really expensive. They are actually pretty cheap if you are a tourist, but like, I'm not a tourist. I don't have like thousands of dollars to buy stuff here. Like, it's really hard for someone to live here. Yeah, I guess Florida, it's similar, because you guys also have a lot of beaches, and oh, that's Pyro. It's really scary. So you guys also have a lot of beaches and tourist attractions, and I imagine that this is the kind of stuff that makes things expensive, because, you know, it's a tourist trap. You want to squeeze out as much money from tourists as you want, as you can, because that's how people make money down here. But I'm not a tourist. I don't work with tourism. I can't work with that kind of stuff. It's really hard for me. So I'm just struggling a lot down here. So the place I want to go literally has no kinds of tourism. So basically no one wants to live there. Not because the place is bad or because it's dangerous. It's actually the second most secure and safe place in the whole country. But people just don't want to live there because it's boring. But like, I already don't go out of my house, so I don't fucking care if it's boring. I just want to live in a safe place that it's not super expensive to eat. Yeah, that's really awesome. My fun I can have on my house. I don't care if the place is boring. And like, things are way cheaper there. And just better in general. I just need money to make this trip because it's really far. It's really far. Like, if I go the same distance between those places, but to the other side, I'm almost on another country. I'm almost crossing the border to Paraguay. So it's really far. Really far. Yeah, it's and especially for me because I work from home. Because of my disability, I can't really go out much to work on regular stuff. So I'm already at home. So please let me live in a place that it's not so expensive. I just want to be able to have food and not be hungry all the time. I just want to be able to pay my bills. Also, how do you feel knowing that Brazil is bigger than the US? If you don't count that useless piece of crap that you guys literally bought from Russia. Oh, there's another cyclone here. Holy hell, dude, you guys are fucked. There's another one here. Dude, that's actually a cyclone. I don't think it is, but spinning clouds are really scary. Like, because of how weather and geology works, Brazil doesn't have any. Like, it's basically impossible for Brazil to have that kind of stuff. So every time I look on the weather like this and I see spinning clouds, it's always really scary to me. Yeah, and it's probably oh my god, there's another one in the middle of the Pacific. Dude, the northern hemisphere is having a lot of problems. There's another one off the coast of China. Holy shit, dude. Things are fucked up there. Hope everyone's safe. Like, that's like 1, 2, 3. This one ended, but like a couple of days ago, there was another one up here. And I actually saw it was around here and it made this trip to Europe. And when it reached this coast, it just disappeared into these huge clouds. Okay, it would probably be good for you to move out. And honestly, I really recommend Brazil. Just avoid the tourist traps. Like, we have free healthcare. You can be gay in public, and you're not at risk of getting shots. You can have a disagreement with someone on the streets, and you're not at risk of getting shots, because guns are illegal here. The only way you can get your hands in a gun is either by stealing from a cop, trying to gets one illegally, which is really, really hard, so basically no one has one, or you become a cop. And different from the US, becoming a cop is not easy here. You actually need to study a lot, you need to train a lot, you need to do years of training and stuff to become a cop. Not saying that cops are that much better here, but it is a bit better. They are a bit more competent at their work. They actually know stuff. Yeah. And since guns are illegal here and you can't just have one, like buy one from a store, you you don't find a situation where people just have guns and they can just pull out a gun and shoot at people when they want. So, did you know school shootings are really rare here? Like, the amounts of school shootings that the US had in the past couple of months is already more than what Brazil had in the past 20 years. Like, it's that extreme. It's really, really rare to have that kind of stuff here. Like, people keep saying that guns protect people, but like, how can you think that it's a good idea to have like in your pockets or in your car an object that's with the press of a button you can kill someone like instantly? That's not self-defense, this is just a murdering weapon. Yeah, it's quite rare outside of the US because in most places, it's not. It's either completely illegal to have guns, or it's really hard to have one, and you need a really good reason and prove that you have a really good reason to have one. Like, that's a big problem. People should not own things that can kill people so fast. Like, I would be like a bit more open to having guns if the ones that normal people can have, it's like rubber bullets, which I know can still kill, but it's harder to kill with rubber bullets. But still, I would prefer another method of like protecting yourself. Guns are not really good at protecting you or keeping danger away from you. Like, in most situations that you can imagine, guns are either not gonna do anything for you, or it would just make things worse. Things can escalate really fast when we have guns. So yeah, I guess you noticed that I don't really like guns, and I don't think normal people should be able to have a killing tool that kills people with the push of a button. But yeah, I do think people should be able to defend themselves, but not with something that can kill so easily. I was talking to a pro-gun guy a couple of years ago, and I had some really good arguments in favor of self-defense, but it's not in favor of guns. And at least during that time, I made that guy stop being pro-gun. My arguments: bring back swords. Like, specifically the rapier. The sword that can't really cut. It's only good for poking, and it has good hand protection, and it's really long. So like, my point was, you want self-defense. Let's assume that no one has a gun, because obviously don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Everyone knows that, but let's assume that no one has a gun, which, if you're anywhere outside of the United States, that's really easy to imagine. You don't even need to imagine, because probably no one has a gun near you. So like, let's imagine that no one has a gun. You are in a dark alley and someone wants to rob you, but in your hip you have a rapier. You pull out your rapier and you point that sword to your enemy. And like, you're not trying to hurt them, you're not trying to kill them. You're just keeping that point towards them. And like, they can't really get near you. Rapiers have around like 1 meter long blades, so you can keep a safe distance, and you can just walk away from that dangerous place without endangering you and without having the capability of killing someone. If that guy still wants to do something, you can poke them. It's really hard to kill someone with a rapier. In the past, it was really easy, because we didn't have like modern medicine to keep infections away from you. But today we have, you can poke people and you're not gonna kill them. But like, the pain of getting poked by a rapier is debilitating. You're not gonna be able to do much. Well, those ones are more dangerous, cutie. Those ones can cut blood vessels really easily. They can do a lot of damage. That's why I say that specifically the rapier. The rapier is way more safe. But yeah, having a big blade on your hip is good for keeping danger away from you. Because even if you're not good at fighting with swords, you can just run away. You can just run away. You can just outdistance. You can get away from danger. You can't outrun bullets. You can't get in a safe distance from someone with a gun. That's not a self-defense tool. Also, because guns are so easy to kill people, dead bodies cannot contest you saying that it was self-defense. Dead bodies cannot defend themselves in courts. You can just kill someone in somewhere that no one saw and just say, oh, it was self-defense. I could not do anything else. I just pulled the trigger and now he's dead. I was just defending myself. And like, yeah, what else can you say? The other guy's dead. Yeah, it's just to keep danger away. And it only works if people don't have guns. If people can't just buy a thing that kills another person instantly with the push of a button. Like, yeah, just walk around with a rapier. It's really hard to kill someone with a fucking rapier. They can go to the hospital, they can recover, they can live to learn their lesson. You know, actual self-defense and not, oh, I just want to be like Punisher, I just want to kill people. Like, it's weird, the people that have guns, they a lot of them are just like waiting for an opportunity to pull their gun and shoot at someone, and that's sick. That's horrible. How can you want to harm someone? Like, I know it doesn't look like because I play a lot of Dark Souls, but guys, I actually don't like violence. I really don't like violence. I play Dark Souls because of magic and fantasy. So the more realistic games like For Honor and that kind of stuff, I don't like those games because it's really realistic and I don't like violence. I don't like killing people. Even in games. I play like GTA Online, not to shoot at people, just to buy cars and tune them and like drive. Yeah, military, law enforcement, those guys, they once hot-headed people, trigger-happy people, because that's how you can control the population. It's probably something like that. But yeah, rapiers for self-defense. Isn't that a good idea? Especially without guns, without the thing that's it's made only to kill people. Like, when you try to argue that guns are dangerous because they can kill people so easily, usually people come up with the argument that cars can also kill people really easily. But like, cars were not built with the intent of killing people. Not even a kitchen knife was made with the goal of killing someone. The use of a kitchen knife is to make food. It's actually pretty hard to kill someone with a fucking kitchen knife. It's really hard to kill someone with a car. You have to be going so fucking fast to kill someone with a car. So, no, I don't think we should ban cars because they are as dangerous as guns. Guns have no other uses to people. Cars, I know they are dangerous, but they serve another purpose. Like, they are not made to kill people. You can actually use cars to do things that doesn't involve killing people. But can you do the same with guns? Like, can you make dinner with guns? Can you light a campfire with guns? Can you paint a painting with guns? No, the only thing you can do with guns is kill people. Like, how does it works? Like, a non-lethal self-defense using guns. Like, yeah, you said that you have military experience. Is there any way to have non-lethal self-defense with guns? Like, I really want to know about that, because I really don't know if that's possible. Like, a safe way of dealing with a threat without killing the other guy. Yeah, but also even the rifles you use to hunt, they are not that good for killing people. Like bird shots, bug shots, yeah, you can do a lot of damage, but they are meant to be shot at animals and kill them in a specific way that you can take their leather to use for something. You can take their meats to eat, but like that's not meant to kill people. Yeah, you see that? Guns are too dangerous. I really cannot see guns as a self-defense tool. guns should only be considered self-defense tools in a battlefield, but the average person doesn't need to worry about battlefield situations. And still talking about like uh, self-defense, why the fuck can you buy assault rifles in US? Like, I really don't know much about guns. I don't know if you noticed that. I really don't know much about guns, but why can a civilian buy an assault rifle? Like, I don't know what's the term, like a machine gun, that guns that shoots a lot of bullets really fast. Like, why would a civilian, a normal person, have that? No, yeah, I know. I'm sorry if I sound like that. It's just that I'm talking about that kind of stuff of topic. Like, you're already told me you are totally agreeing with me. So I'm also asking you stuff because you know about that. Because like you told me that you have experience with military. You are American, so obviously you know something about guns. But I know nothing about guns. Like, literally nothing. Everything that I know about guns I learned in Team Fortress 2. So I'm gonna be loading 4 rockets into the same barrel. Like, I think that also sounds a bit like magical to you. Like, how can someone reach the age of like almost 30 and like they don't know nothing about guns? They never saw a gun personally. They never holded a gun in their life. That must be like crazy to Americans. So yeah, thanks for the information. That's it's I don't know how to explain. It's good for me to hear an American saying that because most of the times they are always advocating in favor of guns. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Unfortunately, I never heard of those peoples. When I'm interacting with Americans online and learning about their culture and that kind of stuff, it's at least I got unlucky enough to only know the people that like guns. Okay, I think now I should be able to make the sky on another layer. Okay, so that day the sky was really dark. I could I couldn't know if it was night or day because it was dark and dark in a weird way. It still had lights in the sky. When I was a kid, a shot with a rifle, but like it had no gunpowder. It was like using pressure, like air pressure. That was meant for, I think, hunting ducks. And still, it was in a very safe environment. There were like 4 adults around me, making sure that I'm not gonna hurt myself or hurt anyone. And they just like let me shoot at water, like at the water in a river, just so you want to shoot a gun, pick that's pressure thing rifle and shoots at fish. Oh, if it wasn't CO2, you have to pump pressure inside. That was like over 20 years ago, so it was something very simple. It shot like little metal balls. I don't know the name, especially in English, because it was here in Brazil. The name of the bullets, it we just called lead. I've heard that bows are actually really good for hunting. Like even in the modern day, like they are still really efficient to hunt if you actually want to eat what you're hunting and not just you want to feel more masculine because you killed something, like what hunters usually do, right? Yeah, it's way safer. This one is subjective, but I might add also elegance. Bows are really cool. Bows are really, really cool. I wanted to do a hunter build in Elden Ring. Like, there's a lot of wildlife in that game. You can craft stuff. You can also use the meats and bones from those animals to make food and other stuff. Like, I really want to do a hunter in Elden Ring. I don't know why, but I find the aesthetics of like medieval and ancient hunters really cool. I don't really enjoy the killing parts, even for necessity. Like I'm not vegan. I eat meats. I don't care. But it's like if I can avoid killing something, I will do everything that I can to not kill something. It doesn't matter what that something is. But like I still find it pretty cool counters. Like the concepts of like putting yourself in danger to get food for yourself and the people around you. Like I just find that actually beautiful. It's really cool. It's like fishing. It's like farming. You're doing something so important for you and other people. It's just I just find it really cool. When I was younger, I was really into fishing. So, like, I don't know if you count fishing as hunting. It's way more boring, but I really enjoy fishing. I actually grew up on a kind of like a fishing village. So my life was marked by a lot of water and fishing. For some time, I had thalassophobia. You know, the fear of water, like that really deep fear. And I have reasons for that. A lot of people that have thalassophobia don't really know exactly why they have, or they don't really know exactly what makes them fear the sea so much. But what gave me thalassophobia was actually learning about the sea. And like I grew up on the sea. I grew up having to dive and go down and see the horrors that lie below, and I wasn't bothered by that. But as I was growing up, I was learning about what those things are. And dude, it's so scary after you know what they can do. Like, there's giant sharks here. There's Portuguese men of war, which are very dangerous animals. there's like little animals that can shoot venom inside of you and paralyze you and kill you. And when I was around 10, we had like a really bad storm in the start of the summer. So during that summer, all of the sea on this place was like really dark because the storm pulled the sediments from beneath the ocean back up. So everything was really dark and slimy. I think we also had a bacteria bloom, which happens sometimes. It's natural. It's pretty cool, but also makes the sea weird and dark. So I was like on a beach, uh, in water, and I could feel fish swimming between my legs. I could feel like crabs trying to grab me. There was like also a lot of seaweed, and it's a kind of seaweed. Let me show you. It's like a kind of seaweed that it makes like a lots of tentacles like this, and they have like around there's like smaller tentacles, and across the whole thing there's also kind of like fruits, so balls growing like this, and it's quite big. So that thing would get wrapped around your leg, and because of the movements of the sea, it felt like something grabbing you and pulling you, like something alive. I knew what those things were. I knew that it wasn't dangerous, but it's still scary, and I was really afraid of getting back to the sea because of that. But with time, that was getting better. So I'm not thalassophobic anymore, and also I'm kind of immune to like cosmic horrors, like yeah, Cthulhu, those monsters from deep sea, like those things are not scary to me. When I was a kid, I had to eat those things. I had unspeakable horrors on my dinner plate because those fishes are cheaper. Like, also, I hate fish. I don't like eating fish because I had so much that I just can't take it anymore. But I still have one that I really like it. And that fish, it lives in the deep ocean. They are hunters, and they can grow really big, and they are really dangerous. I was reading about them, and like when you are fishing for those guys, you had to kill them before you pull them to your boat, because if you don't that if you don't do that, that fish can kill someone. So don't pull that fish to your boats if they are still alive. They are really dangerous. They will kill you somehow. Okay, let me show you. It's called swordfish. It's not because it's like the marlin, they don't have a sword on their face. It's because the whole fish looks like a sword. Their scales are really shiny and metallic. Look at the eyes they have. Like, look at the eyes. That guy lives like a couple of kilometers beneath the water. It's really deep, it's really dark, so they need big eyes, and they have those big teeth to hunt fish. And you need to be careful when you are holding them, because they also are called swordfish because you can cut yourself on the sides like this. So look at this guy. it's quite scary. Look at this. Would you feel comfortable around this? Look, they can get really big. But yeah, it's really scary. But this guy is really tasty. It's really good eating them. Because they live so deep below the ocean. It's really cold down there. So they need a lot of fats to not die of cold. And I like eating fatty stuff. Fish is usually really dry. They don't have a lot of fats. But since this guy has a lot of fats, you can fry them and they don't get dry. They don't taste like sand. They actually taste like something, like meat. So yeah, I like eating those guys. They are scary. They inspire me to write about horror and that kind of stuff. But they are really tasty. So yeah, I still like this fish. I'm not afraid of them anymore. Okay, that's around stuff. I think I need to change the mode. Yeah, this is really dark. No, this is not gonna work. Wait, I need to deal with a bot. Give me a second. You guys are not seeing them because my auto mod is really good. Alright, they are dealt. There's no bots anymore. Okay, that's... I can try to pull a map here. You can guide me. It's pretty fun. I like looking at maps. Also, I don't care if people know where I live. Like, yeah, that's the city I live. What's I gonna do with this information? Do we an airstrike? You're gonna throw a nuke here because you don't know where I live. Those things are not where I live. It's just that I really like maps. So I there's still rivers here. Like there's this one. It's a very small river, and there's this one. And I like those rivers. I was trying to find the origin of those rivers. And they all have origins on top of those mountains. They are pretty tall. And they look amazing. So I was trying to find where is the origin of those rivers. So that's why I have them here. But like, I was showing the map on another stream and people was like, oh, you're doxing yourself, people will know where you live. Yeah, I live on another continent, so what the fuck you're gonna do with that? Oh, also I have this one. I have no idea what this is, but it's like, it's the pentagram. A huge pentagram in Kazakhstan. Okay, so Florida. It's so beautiful how strong the colors are. Okay, so the crook of the coastline of the Gulf of Mexico. So it's this side. So the inside of the gulf and not like this side here. Wait, this is a road? You guys have a road connecting those islands? Dude, that's pretty cool. Yeah, those are actually roads going across the water. What's this? That's an airport or something? No, that's houses. I'm gonna go there. Just oh, that's pretty cool. Like those are this geologic formation. It's interesting, and you guys have like roads connecting those islands. It's mostly sand, everything here. It must suck to live like imagine living here. Like, oh, I need to buy something in mainland. Let me just hop into my car and go back to mainland, and it's like 6 hours. Oh man, I hope they have like grocery stores and useful stuff here, and they don't need to go back through the only road they have. Okay, Tallahassee, Florida. Oh, okay. It's here. The names are funny in the US. I know it's like Native American names, but it kind of sounds funny. Yeah, they look expensive. They remind me of those weird things, like very expensive places in like Dubai, like those things. Like here, kind of looks like this. Also, how is the world project going? Dude, this looks so dumb. Everything here is a fucking waste of money. Alright, so let's go back to Tallahassee. So that's the sea you grew up with. Appalachia Bay. I know you guys have a lot of swamps in Florida. Swamps are cool. I like them. Like, look at that. All of those trees and those rivers branching and going across all of that. And like, this is all trees growing up on top of water, right? I can see there's water beneath them. That's really cool. We have big swamps here too. Like on this area here. It's down here. Like I don't remember exactly, but we have like one of the biggest swamps in the planet. It's down here. It's like it's really big swamps and they are so fucking cool. That's pretty cool. Like you can see from space, like everything around the Amazon River, it's basically just a giant swamp. Especially this bit down here. Yeah, I can say the same about my hometown. If it wasn't so expensive and dangerous, I would love to stay here, but I can't stay here. I need to go away. But yeah, I really like looking at maps. It's fun. Maybe I should go back to drawing. I don't know how am I gonna do this. It was like there was like purple lightning, or it wasn't lightning. It was more like just between the clouds there was some things glowing. Right? I think I'm gonna go play something after I finish this. I'm almost done here. It's looking really dumb, but it's mostly to be able to talk about the nightmare I had. I need something to show and not just talk about that. Alright, so I'm gonna talk about it. It was a long time ago, around 10 years ago, like 2015. And in that dream, like, I was at home. Like, I was in the place I lived my whole life. But it wasn't exactly my home. Everything was dark, there was like no lights, but it wasn't dark as if pitch black. It was like everything was covered in something dark, and everything was dark. It was almost like being underwater, like really deep, but you're not actually underwater, but it looks like you were underwater. And I could feel the weight of the atmosphere on top of me. Oh, thanks, cutie. I'm struggling a lot with art, so it's not looking great. But it's just so I can explain. This was a nightmare I had a long time ago. So like, I could feel the weight of the air because of how dense everything was. And also everything was really, really cold and silent. I could only hear like the growling of distant thunder in the sky. It was really hard to see inside of my house, but I could hear something moving, and it was like knocking things over and making things fall, and I just decided to get out of my house and go to the streets. When I walked outside, I could see the sky, and it was covered in a lot of stormy clouds, really dense stormy clouds. And it was everything dark like this with like shades of purple, and it felt like I was in a copy of the real world, and everything was dark like this. And uh, then I noticed that I was being chased by monsters. Those monsters were like humanoid, but curved. Like they had bad posture and was like quadrupedal. They had no faces, and their whole body was like they had long arms, kind of short legs, and was running on all fours. And they had like really, really long claws. Like their hand was like 3 fingers, and it was claws that looked like kitchen knives, really big. And they had like no face. It was like just a black blob with like lights inside, like purple lights, and it was just running towards me, and I could not outrun them. It was a nightmare. It was really real, all these sensations that I was having. Like I could feel their really sharp claws slicing through the flesh of my body. And I know that feeling really well because I had some accidents when I was younger, and I hurt myself really bad, so I know how that feels. So my nightmare could make me feel that in a very realistic way. I know how it feels to get sliced open like that. So yeah, they just killed me, and that made me to wake up. And like the visuals of how everything was dark with that purple lightning, and everything was like covered in really heavy fog, and like black goo everywhere, and those monsters were like made out of that black goo. It was really scary. I had that same nightmare for a couple of months, and it would happen the same thing, or it would be a bit different, and I would slowly notice that the world was getting dark, and those guys were appearing out of the nowhere. So obviously I did what any sane person would do, and I decided to write about that. So I don't know if you guys know that, but I write stories, and they are usually inspired by my nightmares, like my terrible nightmares. And that was like one of the first ones I had. Alright, so I'm a bit tired from art, so I'm gonna stop for today. But I still want to keep doing stuff. So I think I'm gonna play something. So like the monster. I'm gonna try to draw vaguely. Oh, they don't really have an impact on me. Like when I was younger, yeah, obviously, but like when I was a kid. But I tend to know that I'm having a dream. Not always I can like control myself, like my actions and that kind of stuff, but I usually know that I'm dreaming. So with time, because I have nightmares all the time, I just got used to just witnessing horror all the time. Like, oh yeah, you want to kill me? Go on, do that. So I'm just gonna sit here and watch because I'm really tired. Like I know I'm sleeping. I'm supposed to be resting. So I just don't care anymore about that. So, my body decided to give me a nightmare. I'm just gonna try to remember that and have more fuel to write stuff later. So, the monsters. I'm gonna use like something like this because I don't really remember their shape. So it's gonna help me. So that was kind of their head. Body, neck. Right. Like sometimes they had tails, sometimes not. I think it's better without tails. Like really long and sharp claws. Like these. Like exactly like this. So this is my fancier model that has tracking and it's a bit nicer. And I usually don't use this one because my PC is bad. And if I use this one when I'm doing like an Elden Ring run, Elden Ring is too much. So, my model breaks when I do that. Like, it felt like those guys were made out of physical shadows, and that looked like something between goo and fog. So they didn't had like a defined physical form. So the monsters following me were like basically like this. Really sharp claws. And like okay, this one. Oh wait, I can make this better. No. Where's this? this. A bit of this. So yeah, it was kind of like this, the monsters on my nightmare. You could see like a bit of purple lights, uh, kind of being able to, like it was shining inside like the center of their head, and their bodies were like around that light, and it was making that light dimmer, but at least on their head, on it was strong enough to be able to see outside of their bodies that light. Like, I know it's pretty simple, but it's scary, especially the things that it made me feel. You know what? I'm gonna go play Elden Ring. Talking about nightmares and bad stuff is not really fun. Yeah, probably. Probably would be more comfortable. I need to swap my model. Yeah, as you can see, this is the one I use when I'm playing a game like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, because it's just too much for my PC. I know I disappeared. I'm gonna fix that. Okay, I'm back. You guys are still up for more streaming? Because I definitely cannot sleep right now. Alright. First of all, I need you guys to help me with fixing my audio, because I was watching my stream that I had yesterday to check my audio, and like the the game is almost muted. Like, it's so low, and I don't know why, because to me the game is quite loud. But on stream the game has no sounds basically. Okay, let's go to the sounds. I know, it's still it's still songs playing at the same time, but I'm gonna fix that. The rain is too loud. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of the rain. Okay, now I need you guys to pay attention to the game and tell me if the game is too loud or if it's too low. I want to know if the audio is good. Okay. But like, I want to know more. I want to make sure that everything is good. Like, how is my audio compared to the sounds here? Is my voice too low compared to the game? You can hear the game now. Are you being able to hear the game? Because last time the game was so fucking low. Is this audible? My voice is more audible. Alright. So, is everything good then? I hope it's good. This song is probably too low now, right? Can you still hear the song? Because yeah, I guess the song is too low now. I can make it like a bit better. The background music, yeah. The calming songs that I use. Okay. Thanks for helping, Cutie. Thanks a lot. It's really nice having someone helping me with that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm so stupid. I forgot to change the stream. Okay, I changed the name of the stream. You guys can reload the page if you want. I don't know if the name changes if you don't reload your page. Like I really don't have experience watching streams. Okay, I hope the game is not too loud. Kinda sounds a bit loud on my end, but I can just change how loud my audio is without changing for you. So that's good, I guess. such a big elevator, and basically no one uses like in universe because it's only leading to a place called the Forbidden Lands, so you're not supposed to go there. Oh, I got a poise break with a weapon made out of lights. That's actually pretty weird. Let's test the damage of this one. Oh, it has knockback. That's pretty cool. Dude, how am I missing? Holy damage is so fucking cool. So fun to use those weapons and spells. People keep saying that holy damage is bad, but honestly, is holy damage bad or you just have skill issue? Holy damage is pretty cool. The spells are also really cool. I'm using a sword that deals pure holy damage, and if I stack buffs, like, look at this. 680 and 92 pure holy damage. Even enemies that are resistant to holy are still dying quite easily to this build, and I'm not like stacking 4 or 5 buffs. Like, it's just my flask and last rites, just that, and this is already giving me almost 700 pure physical, pure holy damage, and being able to attack this fast. Also, the game is louder than my voice then. So as I was talking, the Ash of War here, one hit is like 1500 damage in one hit. That's also after going through defenses. It was like the number of the damage I dealt to an enemy. And they are not weak to holy, which is the most impressive part. Like, holy is pretty cool. Even against enemies that are resistant to holy, you can buff holy so much and so easily. It just doesn't matter. Even Radigan that has like 80% holy resist, it's probably still gonna be easy. I just can't spam spells against him because he can parry spells. Kind of breaks the immersion if you kill them first. Versatile. A lot of people complain that it's not. Holy is usually only good against like undead enemies. And a lot of bosses in this game, they are resistant against holy. Yeah, I know, I just died. Like, a lot of enemies, they are usually usually have like 40% resistance to holy, and a lot of the main bosses have 60%, and at least 2 of the main bosses in this game have 80% holy resistance. So you're only gonna be doing like 20% of your damage against them. That's why people keep saying that's holy. It's bad. But like, holy is fun to use. The weapons that do holy damage are fun to use and interesting. Like this weapon that I'm using, you can see this. This is like text written in a different language. So this is literally the word of God. It's basically the word of God. It's made of out of holy lights, and you can use it as a sword. But it's literally the word of God. The coded sword. It's such a cool concept. Like I can shoot discus of lights. Oh, you have hyper armor on this? No, you don't. Okay, poise break. Alright. Let's check my Ash of War. That's actually pretty good damage. Let's see the discus. With the discus I can just stack a lot of damage. Yeah, the damage is pretty good. And the weapons and spells are fun to use. So yeah, I don't really care that most of the game are resistant to holy damage. It's still really cool to use them. Alright, let's continue. The next boss is the Fire Giants, and he's actually pretty easy with this build. They have a lot of HP, but since my main spell doesn't use a lot of FP, I can just keep spamming for so long. Alright, let's go. Should definitely go grab Radan's Great Rune, but I keep forgetting about that. I'm gonna do it later. When? I don't know, later. I know that it's gonna be later. As some people say, it's better late than never. Well, I like making characters in this game and not just casually playing. Like, I'm just picking random stuff. I like to follow a theme. So this one is a Golden Order fundamentalist, and I went out of my way to find a golden armor. I'm using this golden mask, which is from the Golden Order, and it makes my spells from the Golden Order deal more damage. This sword is it's I just said it's literally the word of God in physical form. It deals pure holy damage, and it's such a cool concept. I just really like this. Banished Knight was also pretty fun too. Really fun. Like being able to control storms and use the power of storms as a weapon. That's pretty cool. I forgot to use Stormblade on that character. I should have used at some point. Having range is pretty cool. And with Stormblade you can shoot like little tornadoes, vortex of wind or something. Also, that's Shabiri. This guy is evil. Like, it's worse than Satan, basically. And he's possessing the body of my dead friend. So, I need to kill this guy. Oh yeah, I don't have time for that. Alright. He always says that he cannot die, and I always kill him. I'm sure he's lying. He dies a lot for someone that cannot die. I need to grab this item if I want to keep leveling up regular weapons. Which I probably need for the archery bow. I don't know if the archery bow is a somber weapon. This character uses lots of somber weapons. So I need somber stones, and I'm running out of somber stones. Oh, I need to. I can go grab one here. Like, it's here. Alright. And that's a Somber 7. Okay. I'm sure I'm gonna find a Somber 9. I mean 8 after this place. I just need to cross the bridge first. Very long bridge. Honestly, considering how tired I am, maybe I should just go sleep. I'm getting really tired. But also, I really like streaming. I don't want to stop now. It's been fun. But I'm really tired. I'm probably gonna make a lot of mistakes here since I'm sleepy. Like, you probably didn't notice, but I almost died like 3 times on that bridge right now. I was almost falling down a couple of times back there. Alright, that's a Somber 8. It would be quite good if I could find a Somber 9, but I don't know where to find more. Yeah, pretty fun. I really like this game. After I swapped to Elden Ring, I lost all of my viewers except for you. Like, people don't like Elden Ring. You guys are here just for my crappy artwork. Thanks, I guess. Okay, I need to duel someone. It's for a quest that I need to finish. I need to finish that quest so I can fight a boss in a more not like the fight is not it's not gonna be easy, but reaching the boss is gonna be easier if I finish this quest line. Like getting to the boss, it's gonna be easy. I usually prefer doing that than going the other way. Not because it's hard, it's just because it takes so long and it's boring. Okay, so I hope I have enough time to buff. I probably have because this guy likes to emote when he spawns. So I have time. I can even do this. Yeah. Can I spam? Oh yes, I can. Dude, that was so easy. Easiest NPC fights ever. Being able to knock down enemies is really powerful. That's quite OP. Alright, now I have his armor that I don't need. I don't want to use that because it's not golden and I only want to wear golden stuff. Yeah, it's pretty fun to use. You do like a T pose and you use that to summon a huge ring of divine lights and spread that around you. And it just knocks people down, it deals a lot of damage. It's really cool. It could deal more damage if I swap my talismans. I might do that for fire giants. Like maybe using the big rings of light is better on the fire giants. It's just not really FP efficient. Want to see me one-shotting some bosses? I'm gonna do the setup. I could get more damage, but I don't think I need more damage. Faith, holy. Alright. Alright. I don't need stamina, so let's grab more runes. Okay, just need to remember how to go down here. This is not the guy? Oh fuck. But why not? I can kill this guy too. Alright, thank you. Now die. Not a huge fan of fighting this guy. It can be quite annoying. But this is not the guy that I can one-shot. Because for some reason he's not considered a undead enemy. Hello, Death Bird. Bye bye, Death Bird. Oh, not a one shot, dude. Well, that was pretty close. Still end game enemy. Yeah, I should have went for more damage. Like, even more damage. But now I had to be lazy. I'm sorry if that wasn't very impressive. Like, it was almost a one shot. It's still pretty fun, like, if I'm channeling the powers of divine and blights, I can throw a holy water pot and I can just destroy undead enemies. I'm gonna give myself some items just because I don't want to farm. There's no like penalty to do that, it's just I just don't want to farm. It's just arrows. Just that I don't want to go after arrows. Yeah, I know how you feel, cutie. Let's play together. Have fun. I am also tired of arts. I don't remember which one is the right arrow. Yeah, I guess I got the right one. The difference in damage is almost nothing. Alright. Let's level up. And then I'm gonna try to chase the lions. Let's see. You cannot get out, apparently. But I can do this and still deal damage. Alright. Oh fuck, I forgot about the other one. That was... alright. What about more damage? That's significantly more damage. Okay, good to know. Let's go to Roundtable Hold. Like the Godfrey icon increases the damage of charged spells, but I only have one that you can charge. So for the and it's not the one that I use the most. So yeah, I'm not using the icon so much. Yeah, it's with Somber, obviously. +9. That's good. Can change the Ash of War on this weapon. Alright. So I have a sacred bow to use now. 40 faith. Did I kill the guys here? I probably didn't. Alright, let's go do it then. Alright, cutie. Have nice dreams. I hope you can rest well. I'm probably gonna be going to bed soon too. I'm really tired. I should go sleep. You know what? I think I'm gonna go sleep after I kill this dragon. Just want to fight this guy first. Alright, how's the damage here? Actually, the head is pretty good. It's like already half of their HP. You're gonna breathe fire. You're actually gonna breathe fire. Oh, I don't have FP. How did I miss? Oh. Alright. Oh, fuck. I'm dead. Man, that was stupid. I only noticed my mistake after the points of no return. I only noticed that I was gonna die after I could not do anything to prevent their... to avoid that outcome. But I want to try the bow, so I'm gonna go try the bow. I forgot to use the bow. So let's use the bow. Torrents, where are you? I'm dead. Ah, okay, that's not a good idea. That's actually not a good idea, apparently. Get close, so this isn't dangerous. Okay, so this is the damage. What about doing this now? I know, I'm being dumb. I missed! Okay, at least he's missing. the damage is not bad. I'm missing a lot when he's moving. Dude, what are you doing there? Why? This doesn't look healthy. Dude, if you kill me through there, I'm gonna get really sad. Like, what a terrible fight. He's just gonna keep spamming that. He's just gonna keep spamming that. Where can I get, say, better shots? Hello, dragon. Wow, he's dying. What a lame fight. They killed small deer. Well, the problem with this guy is that I think he's quite resistant to holy damage, since they are a living holy tree. So obviously they're gonna be resistant to holy. But I still think I can kill them. At least I have a sword, a good sword. And the game is not loading properly here. But it's alright. It's not a problem. That was almost half of their HP. Alright, as long as you don't spam that, I'm fine. Yeah, now I'm stacking damage. Alright. Maybe I could try the Black Blade Kindred. But they are usually really dangerous. Alright, wish me luck. Let's see how this is gonna go. Yeah, I forgot about that. This is not good damage. Alright. Oh fuck. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna happen with holy damage. I'm gonna try my sword, because the sword is better with bosses like this. I can attack and you know, I can attack and dodge faster, easily. So maybe it should be better with the sword. First of all, I'm gonna use these. Okay, need to hit. I can't see the boss. Ah, what a terrible map. I can't see you because there's crap in front of the camera. That was worse than the last try. Okay. How's this gonna go? How's my range? Okay, it's not bad. Yeah, this guy can just fly, which is quite annoying. Like, I know they can change the weapons any time they want, but it's quite weird when they start doing that, like, so early. The weapon change usually happens in second phase. But you know what? Maybe I should cheese this guy. What about that? Oh, yeah, he can cheese me. Yeah, you can do that, I know. Oh my god. I'm missing so much. And he keep hitting me through the walls. Dude, I'm inside the building. What the fuck are you doing? Just gonna return. I'm basically dealing no damage. Yeah. Yes, I know. This still happens. This is so scary. Actually scary. Please get somewhere that I can hit you. Yeah, that's scary. Hello, Brandon. Welcome back, cutie. Oh my god, this is so scary. That was half HP. Ah, don't worry. I hope you're doing well, cutie. That kinda makes me worried. Um, what do you mean? The one you know. I don't know if I know Cutie. I don't know a lot of people. I don't even go outside. I really don't know people. No, I don't know. I'm really lost, Cutie. Oh, alright. You could have just said that. Don't need to speak in code. Oh man. I really hope things are going well for you, Cutie. Ah, don't be sorry. I'm just dumb. It's hard for me to understand things like that. I tried to dodge, dude. Ah, that's great. Actually great. Doing 100 damage per hit. I really don't have any shame in chasing. Especially when a boss is full of bullshit like this guy. Alright. I need to not miss my FP or HP too much. Ah, it's too early. I'm so bad at dodging. Alright, got him. So easy. It's definitely not hard. So easy. And fair. Such a fun fight. Okay, so I got everyone here. Let's go up to Fire Giants. I have bad news, Cutie. I'm sorry. I'm going through some really terrible problems down here, and I really need to move out as fast as possible. But the job I have usually just give me enough money to survive, so I can only pay bills and buy food. I need to raise money to do the move out as soon as possible, and I'm not being able to make enough to do the trip, to pay for moving my stuff to the other house, and it's staying here is not a possibility for me. It's stuff is getting dangerous down here, and the rent is going up, grocery got expensive. I found a better place, and a lot of things are better there, but like I just can't deal with that right now. Well, whenever you can. I still need to wait until my contract with the house I'm living right now ends, Because if I try to move out right now, I would have to pay a really hefty fine. So I need to wait anyways. I have a few months. Another thing that could help, in case if you can't, just share my Ko-fi page or the post I made on Reddit. Just share with people, so maybe that my post can reach someone that could help. Because I really don't need a lot. I just need $1,500. That's literally everything that I need to move out, and I just can't make enough. Recently, I had some money saved for that, but I had to buy new glasses, and they are a bit expensive because uh, the lenses are too big, so it's a bit hard to make, so they are more expensive. But like, I had to buy glasses, and then that's made me basically run out of money, and now I almost don't have. Like, I either pay my rents or I buy food, and I don't know which one is the better choice. I don't have a lot of options. I really can't miss my rents. I can't afford to get homeless right now. Oh, you can dodge that! And you just have infinite hyper armor with that. Okay, I'm gonna try to be a little less brain dead when fighting this guy. I hope so too, cutie. I'm really tired of going through this kind of stuff. But yeah, after I move out to that place that I want to go, things are going to get better. I know they are. Rent is so much cheaper there. Buying food is so much cheaper there. I've, I was like doing research about that place, and it's like in another state, so different laws and all of that stuff. Uh, Electricity bills are way less expensive there. They are way cheaper on the other side. This is terrible. Okay, explain. How the fuck did I got hit there? And I just miss you somehow. And I get staggered. I hate you, Vike. You're such a bitch. Like, this guy can just decide to have infinite poise when he wants. And none of my weapons have hyper armor. You know what? Let's get into tanky mode. Okay. Alright. That looks good. Or probably this one. Alright, let's see now that I have a big sword. so fucking tired. Wait. Can I still use this? Oh, yes, I can. Do this. Two hand. Almost 800 damage. Alright. I died! What dealt damage to me? What the fuck was that? How did I die here? Fucking lingering hitboxes, dude. So I dodged most of that combo, but then there's still some hitboxes lingering after he finishes, and that's how I died. You know what? Eat my sword. You don't take a lot of damage, right? No. You're not doing that. It's nice having hyper armor and poise. Why did I had so little damage? Finally. Finally. I don't remember the talismans I had earlier. I need to swap back, but I don't remember which one I was using here. Oh, it was this one. Okay, you guys are still watching. You want me to continue streaming? Like, I'm getting really tired, but if you guys are still watching, then I guess I can keep going. If not, then I'm just gonna stop and go to bed. Okay, so I don't think Fire Giant is like resistant to Holy. It's not weak to Holy either. But Holy damage should not be a problem against Fire Giants. Well, what's bothering the most right now, it's my butt, because my chair sucks. If I had a better chair, then yeah, I could keep going. I'm also really sleepy, and that makes me slow. So it's been hard to think and play properly. It's been hard to speak because of being sleepy. but I'm still going. Being followed by a giant crow. Giant mutated crow. In case I want to get something to max level. Unfortunately, this guy is here, and that's a big problem. Okay, managed to deal with that. How annoying it's gonna be my fights with this guy. How annoying it's gonna be. Yeah, dodge that. You stupid. Okay, I have a bit of hyper armor at the end. Oh, this one is for boosting physical damage, and I'm not using any physical damage on this build, so I'm just wasting my time grabbing those items. Like, everything is just pure holy damage. I forgot to kill Alexander. Just noticed that, as I forgot to kill Alexander. Alright, time to fight the fire giants. That was close. Yeah, obviously you're gonna be doing that. Can I break your ankles? Oh, with one hit? So the damage is actually pretty good when I can hit this guy. Yeah, that was dumb. Let's see what happens if I spam this. Holy shit, she saved my life. Second phase. Yeah, keep going. I'm just gonna keep stacking damage. I don't know what is the weapon he uses. Like, it's just a giant bronze dish. I don't even think that's a weapon. Oh no. Alright, couple more. I need to remember to equip this. First try. So I was actually dealing damage against him. Right now I'm not really excited for the next boss, so I'm gonna finish here. I'm gonna stop for now. I'm really tired and I need to rest. Thank you so much for joining me today and staying for so long. It was really fun having you around, and I hope I can get back to streaming tomorrow if I'm not feeling like crap. So, yeah, thank you so much for being here, Kitty. That made me happy. And I'm going straight to bed now. Or maybe I'm gonna do something to eat first. Let me grab my levels first. Okay, I'm heading out. I hope so. I don't think I can take this for so long, Cutie. It's been so much to me. I really don't think I can take this for so long. I've been dealing with hard times since I was a kid, you know, I just want to take a break from this. I never been happy for more than 2 hours in my whole life. I just want to be happy for like a whole day. That would be amazing. But yeah, maybe I should not expect so much. Good things usually don't happen to me. But yeah, thanks for being here. And I'm going to bed.